Hey everyone, so this is week 5, and for this week we are talking about lesbianism, which I am happy and excited about because this is kind of helping me for my annotated bibliography. So, we had some really good readings this far. I feel like they came from a lot of different point of views, and it did clear up a lot of things for me. I can't say that I agree with everything, but I do agree with most of it. So, for the reading, lesbianism as an act of resistance. In that article, it has stated that lesbians have rebelled against becoming the slave master's concubine, the male dependent female, and the female heterosexual. That I'm not 100% that I agree with it. I don't feel it because to me, when I read that, it sounds like they're being spiteful and they're just doing this just to be rebellious. And I don't think that's how it is. I think that's just, I don't think when somebody decides to be a lesbian or to be homosexual, they don't be like, oh, I'm just going to be rebellious and I'm not going to do this. So in order for me to be rebellious, I have to be homosexual and like the same sex. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I understand where they're coming from, but I don't feel like it's their total intentions as to be rebellious. I just feel like, it's something, a different lifestyle that they enjoy. Um, One thing I did notice in one of the readings, I think it was the second reading, um, the woman identified woman by radical lesbians. I think that one they had talked about the basic rules and they also talked about the Western culture. So that leads back to me the first thing that I talked about with being rebellious. I mean, like, what are we being rebellious against? Like, who's to say this has to be this way? Because to me, it is, just basic rules that were made up for a man to be with a woman. And, I just feel like I'm more open minded as to when it comes to same sex. I mean, people do what they want to do. I mean, people like what they like. So that's something that, that's how I feel about it. And then, which also leads to the other reading. I think it's called, what the fuck is queer theory? So they were talking about, what is normal? What does it mean to be normal? And why are lesbians not seen as normal? What makes them not normal? And to me personally, I feel like everybody is normal. Like, just because you don't like guys and you like girls does not mean to me that you're not normal, because the fact that people call normal what people do call normal, to me, is just socially constructed by patriarchal society. That's how I see it. That's also how I'm gonna always see it. And people look at this. People look at lesbianism as if it's like a huge bad thing, and oh, God's gonna strike them down, and they're going to hell. Like, I don't know. I'm just more open minded to it. So yeah, that was very interesting. They supported. I got some quotes that kind of supported how I felt about it. Then I got some, you know, different kind of quotes that didn't necessarily support it and kind of question, why they said that, I guess is what I'm going to get to. So for this week, I'm just hoping to get a better insight on, like, how do lesbians feel about lesbianism? Like, why may they not, I don't know, why do they not personally, just come out with it? And, like, why do they think it's wrong? Like, how do they feel about it? And I also would like to dig deep into what, I think it was in one of the readings, as a matter of fact, what contributes to maleness and what contributes to femaleness, which kind of goes along with my praxis project about getting and not getting pedicures. Does that mean that you're not female like if you don't get a pedicure, or and you're male like to get if you don't get a pedicure? And if a male gets a pedicure, is he female like? So I want to get more insight on that. So hopefully you guys help me out, give me some feedback, and tell me what you think. See you later.